Welcome to the UCL Pokémon Draft League. This is Alex Grimes II, the king himself. And we will be finishing the Week 18 matches. I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to it. But first, this short promotional segment. Oh hey, didn't see you there. Do you know what this is? That's right, it's grass. You can go outside right now and touch grass. Ah, yes, grass, the soft substance under your feet. You can go do something physical, like run and exercise. You can go outside, touch grass, and play with your friends instead of being a nerdy loser who loses every time to the king. How about you go outside and breathe fresh air? Go outside right now and touch grass one time. It has been brought to you by Michelle Obama's Let's Move initiative. Remember when our First Lady was kinda hot? And now, our featured program. The first match will be between Never Lucky UCL versus the South Orange Caesar. Never Lucky UCL will be on the player side, while South Orange Caesar will be on the opponent's side. Turning into the Venusaur, the Frogadier is going to U-turn and do a little bit of chip damage into the Slowbro Galar, who's going to threaten out the Venusaur. Here comes the Seismitoad. Seismitoad is going to get a knockoff. It's going to knock off the leftovers there. Trick Room, and then the Quick Draw ability is going to move first. However, the Earthquake will take out the Slowbro Galar. This is a 6-5 versus in favor of Never Lucky UCL. Here is the Mega Aggron versus normal Venusaur. Mega Aggron's going to get some Stealth Rocks down and do a little bit of damage. The Sleep Powder will miss. That means the Aggron will be able to attack again. Sleep Powder will now hit onto the Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron has lost his Trick Room. Here comes the Machamp. Machamp versus Aggron. Aggron's going to switch out. He's still asleep, so that's going to bode negatively for the South Orange Caesar. Here comes the Pinchurchin's going to scare out the Machamp. Water Absorb Seismitoad is going to heal up from that Scald. Frogadier's in. Stealth Rocks traded back onto the South Orange Caesar side. The Protean Frogadier is going to do a lot of damage onto the Seismitoad with the Ice Beam. However, the knockoff will take away its attacking item. Another Ice Beam onto the Slow King Galar is going to do menial damage. U-turn back into the Mega Aggron, who's going to tank up that Shadow Ball very nicely. Here comes the Machamp again. The Aggron is still asleep. He's going to get Dynamic Punch. It's going to go through the confusion and do some heavy damage onto the Machamp. Machamp goes for a second Dynamic Punch, thinking the Aggron would stay in. However, the Chandelure is going to threaten it out. Chandelure goes for a substitute. Hopefully, he'll be able to take out the Seismitoad. Is he going to attack? He's going for a Calm Mind now, thinking that he'll be able to take out the Seismitoad with one attack. Leftovers will go for both teams. Shadow Ball will take out the Seismitoad. It is now 5 versus 5. With the Chandelure is extremely good. Now that he has his Calm Mind, the Shadow Balls will be traded. Delphox will go down. However, he did get a lot of damage off onto Chandelure, bring it down to 14%. Chandelure's out of there. Pinchurchin back in. Electric Terrain is coming up. The Bullet Punch will do very small damage onto the Pinchurchin. Electric type, definitely tanky, is going to miss the Chandelure, not going to be able to do anything. Mega Gardevoir is going to come in while the Pinchurchin is going to heal up. Calm Mind onto the Mega Gardevoir. He doesn't care about that Scald. He's going to go for another Calm Mind. He surely will go for a third Calm Mind. The burn shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see what's going to happen. Mega Aggron is going to be switched back in, while the Mega Gardevoir is going to get another Calm Mind. It is now sitting at 2.5 times special attack and special defense. The Mega Aggron will go down. It is 4 versus 4. Here comes the Frogadier again, faster than the Mega Gardevoir. Does Mega Gardevoir have any recovery option? I don't think so. The Pinchurchin is going to be sacrificed. Burn will bring it down to 24%. Here comes the Frogadier again. The Protean U-turn, will it be enough? It's not going to kill, but it's still stuck at 4%. The Hyper Voice will fail, and then the Burn will secure the kill. Machamp versus Frogadier. It is 3 versus 2. It's not looking good for the South Orange Scizor. However, this Frogadier has been putting in heavy work in this game. Will take out the Machamp, bring it to 2-2. Here comes the Hoopa Unbound. He's going all for broke here. The Shadow Ball is not going to be enough. Hoopa Unbound is going to knock off onto the Venusaur that was very low. Will take it out. It surely will take out the Slowbro Galar with this Hyperspace Fury. Destroyed him. The winner is South Orange Scizor. The next battle will be between the Philadelphia Fearos, who are having an amazing comeback season, versus the Fat Stack Snorlax. Fat Stack Snorlax will be on the player side, while the Philadelphia Fearos will be on the opponent's side. Chansey will dodge a Toxic, not dodge the second one. Stealth Rocks will be placed down on the Fat Stack Snorlax side in return. They have been struggling this season with Stealth Rocks as they continuously get chipped down. They brought in the Colossal, who will be able to rapid spin it off, but it is hit with a Scald and taken out. That's already its Stealth Rocks check gone. Here comes the Mega Lopunny. He's going to fake out onto the Togetic, who will be able to scare it out. The Volcanion will be able to scare out the Togetic in return, but Chansey is a very good wall for this, especially attacking Volcanion. Chansey's going to get hit 2 times with the Steam Eruption, but it's going to soft boiled. The Toxic will be cured as soon as the Chansey is going to switch out with its natural cure. It's going to get Steam Erupted again. It's going to keep on trying to heal, but the Toxic is continuously adding up. The Toxic will be protected again. This Chansey is getting stalled out. Chansey is going to go for one more soft boiled. The Mega Lopunny will surely scare it out. Natural Cure will switch out into the Togetic. Togetic will quad resist the close combat. Now the Mega Lopunny needs to get out of there after it was already taken down. The Togetic's back out. Chansey's coming in. It's going to get Volt switched on. Back into the Mega Lopunny. Takes a little bit of chip damage. Chansey's going to go back out for the Togetic. Triple Axle now is going to predict this switch now. It's going to do a lot of damage onto Togetic. Togetic cannot take another one. Victini in. It's going to resist the Triple Axle this time. Also, we'll still check the close combat. Volcanion's in now. Will-O-Wisp will be negated by the Volcanion. Volcanion's going to get U-turned on back into the Chansey. This is a very good status absorbing mod, this Chansey. Chansey is going to finally get the Toxic off onto the Volcanion. Now it's going to be chipped down. Unlike the Chansey, it cannot heal off that Toxic. He's going to have to get out of there. Chansey, believing that it has done its duty, will get out of there. Stealth Rocks is now down on the field. It did get Toxic onto one of the biggest threats on the team. That Volcanion is going to be Zygarde 10%. It's going to get dual Wing Beat from the Mega Aerodactyl. That's going to take it out. It is now 4 versus 4 after the Steam Eruption killed the Togetic. Here comes the Raikou, who's going to scare out the Volcanion. Volt Switch onto the Rillaboom, back into the Victini, who will then threaten out the Rillaboom in return. The Inferno Overdrive, Firium Z is going to be protected from the Volcanion. However, the Bolt Strike will take out the Volcanion easily. Triple Axle, he predicted that the Victini would not stay in, but the Victini did stay in. V-Create onto the Mega Lopunny. This Fat Stack Snorlax team is bleeding its Pokemon. Now, here comes the Z-move. Gigavolt Havoc will be resisted. Both Z-moves will be resisted on both sides. However, the Raikou did take a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to be that good. The Hidden Power will predict the switch in onto the Flygon. It's going to kill the Flygon. It is now 1 versus 3. The Rillaboom does not have its grassy terrain, cannot go first. Even if it did, it wouldn't have killed. The V-Crate will kill the Rillaboom. The winner is Philadelphia Furos. The next battle will be between the Why Nots and Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys. Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys will be on the player side, while the Why Nots, doing very good this season, will be on the opponent side. Earthquake will be dodged by the Togekiss. The Thunder Wave will come out on the Nihilego. He will be stunned up. The Magnezone will threaten out the Nihilego. However, this Miltank is in now. Miltank, with the Milk Drink, is going to heal back up to full. Toxic is now being started to be spread onto the Togekiss and the Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys side. Nihilego is Miltank is sitting in front of the opponents. The Earth move is going to be negated again by the Togekiss. Nihilego back in. Nihilego versus the Magnezone. Magnezone's going to hit super effectively on the Nihilego. Nihilego is not going to want to stay in. It's now the Miltank versus Togekiss. Miltank still tanking up. The Nihilego is going to come back in after being heal belled, is then going to get hit again with the Thunder Wave. Again, we've seen it. Magnezone comes in, and the Nihilego cannot move because it is paralyzed on that turn. Terrakion is now in. Terrakion will be substituting in front of the Miltank, who refuses to let it get its subs off. It's going to give up and go into the Quagsire, the heart and soul of the Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys. Quagsire is out. He's predicted that Toxic switches in to the Magnezone. Magnezone switches back out into the Quagsire. Quagsire gets Toxic finally on this turn. Quagsire returns Toxic, and both teams get a little bit of chip damage. This Miltank is still sitting in front of the team. It's been plenty of turns now. It's now turn 22, 23, and it is still trading those Toxics. And he's going to get the Thunder Wave off onto the Miltank, but that's not going to be very useful against this Tankmon. Terrakion in now. Terrakion's finally going to get a substitute off. The Miltank will not be able to move. It got paralyzed. It got paralyzed again. It's finally gonna go down after 27 turns of tanking. I hate stall mons. Terrakion will finally get hit with an energy ball. Continental Crush. Z-Move will take out the Mega Sceptile. Now the Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys is on a very good path to victory. It's sitting at 6 versus 4 now. The Urshifu is not going to be able to do anything against this Togekiss. Togekiss is going to roost. It's going to switch into the Nihilego. Nihilego is going to be able to hit this Togekiss, but Togekiss will live and get a Thunder Wave off onto the Nihilego, crippling this Pokemon once again, but Miltank is not there to help him. Terrakion is going to be able to kill the Nihilego. Here comes the Crocodile. Racist name, to be honest. King K. Cruel. That's 3 Ks, mind you. Very racist. Peep the subliminals. Here comes the Quagsire versus Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele versus Magnezone now. Psychic will be resisted in the Psychic terrain. Future Sight will come out. He's going to try to get some compounding damage on. Psychic again. Another Flash Cannon will finally take out the Tapu Lele. It is 5 versus 2. Crocodile, racist, is going to be able to come out and then get a Moxie Earthquake onto the Magnezone. Magnezone definitely did a lot of work. That game is going to finally go down. Porygon 2 versus the Urshifu. Urshifu has a favorable matchup here. Close combat will take out the Porygon 2. Now he brought it back down to 3 versus 2. This is good. Salazzle, the other Staplemon of the Jamie Trainer's Bulky Boys, is going to come out and Flamethrower 2 times on the switch and kill the Crocodile, racist. And now the Urshifu's back out. He only has water type attacks right now. He's not going to go for a fighting type move into the Salazzle. This Quagsire is now going to cripple him and stall him out of the game. Water Absorb. Again, there's nothing else that this Pokemon can do Quagsire will just sit in front of the Urshifu until the game is done. Finally, an Ice Punch will do little damage. The Toxic will not kill him at this turn, but surely will kill this second turn. Ice Punch will finish the game. Somebody, hashtag stop Jamie Trainer 21. The next battle will be between the Metropolis Magikarps and All Comps Are Bad. I have to say, one of them has to start getting some wins if they're going to keep their playoffs alive. Metropolis Magikarps will be on the player side, while All Comps Are Bad are going to be on the opponent's side. Plasma Fist is going to be immune by the Nidoqueen. Here comes the Crustle now. Is going to go neutral on that Earthquake. However, the Crustle is very tanky. It's going to survive that easily. Get some Stealth Rocks down, but then he's going to be Toxic by the Weezing Galar. The knockoff will come through. Aromatisse in now versus the Aegislash. He's going to get Aromatisse is going to get Toxic, but I believe that its strength right now for this team will be just to set up the shields and then get out of there. Aromatisse is out. Yanmega's in. Shadow Sneak will do nothing behind the shields. King Shield will come in. He's going to go for a Defog. Defog will get rid of the Stealth Rocks, and the speed boost will come through for the Yanmega. Yanmega gets a critical hit with this Air Slash. It didn't do too much damage, but it did come through. King Shield is trying to stall out the screen turns. Speed boost again. This is a 2.5 times speed Yanmega. However, the Air Slashes are not doing enough. He doesn't have anything to break through. Weezing Galar is going to come in and survive the Toxic. It's not going to get Toxic. King Shield comes through again. Will-O-Wisp is going to go through. Anyway, negating the effectiveness of that King Shield turn. Nidoqueen is back in. It's going to be able to easily stop the Shadow Sneak from this Aegislash. Fire Blast has been shown. Is going to try to hit the Aegislash. It's going to hit the second time. Does not do too much damage. Destiny Bond is now up. He's trying to stop this Nidoqueen from doing any more damage. Fire Blast will miss though onto this Greninja Battle Bond. Greninja Battle Bond gets a Surf off. It's not enough. Here comes the Weezing Galar. Is going to get another Toxic off. However, if he keeps the Weezing Galar in, that's going to be the Battle Bond. Oh no, Surf is going to do a lot of damage, and it's going to go first. The Yanmega was not fast enough to outspeed this Greninja Battle Bond. It's going to get its Battle Bond form. That's going to do a lot of damage now. Another Surf will take out the Aromatisse. Weezing Galar gets sacrificed up. He's just trying to stall out this Toxic, but he keeps on she keeps on bleeding. No, she's going to switch in her Nidoqueen, and the Nidoqueen will go down. The Cloyster was in, and it was Choice Greninja. No, the knockoff will take out the Blacephalon. All that's left is this Cloyster. Here comes the Z move. Z Inferno Overdrive will do a little less than half damage, and the Cloyster will be able to get its Shell Smash off. But I do not believe with the Triage. Yep, the Triage will give the healing move priority. That Cloyster's down. The winner is going to be All Comps Are Bad. Next battle will be Soliana Altaria versus the Southampton Hitmontop. It would be beneficial for the Southampton Hitmontop to win this battle, trying to keep their playoffs in contention, keep close to that playoffs line. However, the Stealth Rocks will go down, but the Nasty Plot Dark Pulse will easily take out the Necrozma. Obstagoon comes in and outspeeds the Mega Houndoom and kills it easily. That Houndoom is down. That big threat is down. Here comes the Corviknight versus Typhlosion. Corviknight will have to get out of there. Umbreon's in. Very tanky on the special defense side. The Typhlosion will have to know when it's time to leave and get out of there. Toxic goes on to the Obstagoon, who switched in and is going to start chipping down this Obstagoon. Knockoff will be protected. Umbreon stays in while the Vaporeon comes in. Did you know Vaporeon is the best Pokemon in terms of human male and female Pokemon breeding? Anyway, that's going to keep on going. The Vaporeon switches out. The Umbreon versus the Thundurus Incarnate now. Foul Play will do a little bit of damage. Weather Ball is not doing enough to take out this very tanky, especially defensive Umbreon. Wish will keep the Umbreon at 100% while this Thundurus Therian is dying. Wish will come out again. Hydration from the rain will heal up this Vaporeon. Vaporeon goes for a Z Celebrate. Toxic will stay on now that the rain dance is gone. Hidden Power will do nothing. The Umbreon has protected. Umbreon's then going to get Hydro Pump. It's not even doing half damage. 60% Umbreon. This Vaporeon, who Z celebrated, just got completely shut down by the Soliana Altaria. Obstagoon comes back in. It's going to scare out the Umbreon finally. Koval Knight is in its replacement. Switcheroo will switch the items of the Koval Knight. Koval Knight is going to, not like its Choice Scarf, is going to U-turn out of there. Back into the Umbreon, who has been sitting in front of this Typhlosion this entire game. Focus Blast will be protected on. Here comes the Golurk. Golurk is going to be immune to the Focus Blast, the fighting type. Fire Blast will do a lot of damage. However, the close combat from the Snow Guard Golurk will take out the Typhlosion. The Soliana Altaria sitting at 5 Pokemon, while the Southampton Hitmontop is now down to a meager 3 Pokemon left. Obstagoon versus this Choice Scarf now Koval Knight. The Obstagoon is going to get immuned on by the Golurk once again, but he will be able to attack a different way. Knockoff will be absorbed by the Umbreon. Umbreon is trying to stay healthy. He went for a Protect. However, that's not going to be anything. The Thundurus Incarnate is going to die from the Foul Play. Here is Southampton Hitmontop's finest, Hitmontop. Hitmontop will get a Rapid Spin off to increase its speed. Triple Axle will do damage and kill the Golurk. He's trying to come back here, but will it be enough? Here comes Articuno, who is quad weak to the Stealth Rock. However, it's faster than the Hitmontop and will go for its Hurricanes in the rain. It's going to kill everything in its path. The Toxic is chipping down. This will be the last turn. Hurricane will finally take out the Obstagoon, and the winner will be Soliana Altaria. The last battle of the week will be between Shin Tensai Rebirth and Durham Dunsparce. Durham Dunsparce, who is returning to the UCL, will be on the player side, while Shin Tensai Rebirth, who has yet to receive their first victory, will be on the opponent's side. Slurpuff will get down some sticky webs before going down to the Druddigon. Talonflame comes in and begins to bulk up. Talonflame gets toxic by the Druddigon. Druddigon, it will be Brave Birded on, take it down to 32%. It will get its Stealth Rocks up. This is a very utility-based mon. It will finally go down, bringing Talonflame to 24% on those Toxics and the Recoil. The Flare Blitz will be protected on by the Blissey, bringing the Talonflame down for the count. Melmetal in now. Melmetal versus Slowking. Double Iron Bash. Although resisted, this Melmetal definitely very strong. Double Iron Bash again will take down the Slowking to 4%. Double Iron Bash for a third time will take out that water tank. Here is the Pidgeot. Pidgeot's surely going for the Heat Wave. It's not going to kill the Double Iron Bash. Again, this Melmetal is now just beating down the Shin Tensai Rebirth. Melmetal for another Double Iron Bash brings Mew to 1%. The Blaze Kick does not kill. Double Iron Bash will finally take out the Mew. It is 2 versus 4. Melmetal will get Volt switched on, even with the sticky webs. That Heliolisk will definitely be faster than a Melmetal. Hoopa in now versus the Blissey. Blissey's going to start Wish passing here, trying to see if this Hoopa can do damage or not. Hoopa's going to go for 2 Calm Minds, bringing down the Heliolisk to 1% on the Focus Sash. It will be able to kill on the next turn. Psy Shock is definitely not what the Blissey wants to see, not what Shintensai Rebirth wants to see. It will be able to cut through the special defense on Blissey. The Blissey will go for a Wish. Surely will protect the next turn, but will that be enough to survive on the 3rd turn? We'll see on this next attack. It has 76%. Hoopa's being toxic down. A second protect will come through. That's going to help out the Blissey, trying to bring down this Hoopa to lower health. No, it didn't matter. The winner will be Durham Dunsparce. Christian San Kirams will forfeit to the Canopolis Intimidators. Muscle Beach Love Disc will forfeit to Shell City Shelter. And Emaus Empoleons will forfeit to Losable. That will be it for the Week 18 videos. This is Alex Grimes II, the King himself. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for this special promotional segment. How long will the new players doubt the U3L's power? In private, they mock it. But when they see the U3L face to face, they fail. Come week 23, turn 26, when Jirachi sees Caesar, you will find out. The U3L versus DM Good Boy.